Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you have seen the video of English language and literature both. Okay, now moving forward to the next subject, which is your SST. Today we will be studying SST lesson number 2, changes in neighborhood and school. Last Wednesday, I sent you 2 videos related to this only. We have completed near about 1 page of the chapter. We will be continuing the next page. Okay, before starting off with the next page, lesson number 2 is on page number 15. We have already done that. Now we will be doing page number 16. But before starting off with the next page, we just have a revision of the things which we read last time. The main thing which we understood is the meaning of word change. What is the meaning of word change? Children, change is the law of nature. Everything that is there is going to change. If there is a day, there will be a night. If there is summer season, there is going to be a winter season, or vice versa. These I am giving you a very common examples which you people observe every now and then. But life has more things to be changed. When a small baby changes to a big boy, then a boy changes to a man, then an old man. Like this, many things. These are also the circle of the life which is changing. Now, here we are going to study about the things which were different during the time of your parents and now different. And we will also discuss the things which were more different during the time of your grandparents. Okay, so first thing we discuss about the lifestyle. In lifestyle, changes in lifestyle means that there are many religions that are being followed in our country, India. Okay, children, and every religion has their own beliefs. Every religion have their own taste. Every religion have their own culture to be followed. So there are different cultures. They are different. So every culture have their own change. Means something is followed by Hindus, it is not followed by the Muslim, and that is may or may not be followed by the Christian religion. Change in food. Every religion have their own taste of eating food. Some Muslim religion people like the non-veg and all very much. On the same side, a Brahmin family they don't like, and a Sikh family they like both veg, non-veg both. So this is a change in food in different religion. Now we are going to study today, as I told you, page number 16, changes in work. Okay, the scientific and technological innovations have certainly lessened manual labor. Means the increase of technologies, increase of scientific things, innovations. Innovations mean the many more things have been innovated. We were using landline phones. Now everybody is using a smartphone, mobile phones and smartphone. So this innovations, this technological things have lessened manual labor. Lessened manual labor means they have decreased the manual physical work. Suppose let me give an example to you. Suppose in an office 5 employees were there, 5 people were working. Okay, so the employer thought, the man who is the owner of that particular company, he thought to purchase 2 computers. So when he purchased 2 computers, he thought that now either I can increase my work, because I was having 5 person, I have brought 2 computers also, so in total 7 are there. So he will think of increasing the work, or he will decrease his physical labor. That means he will decrease the man. He will say not 2 men computer can take place of the 2 men. We don't have to give the salary to computer now. So like this, the changes are this technologies has lessened the manual work. Now people don't have to write or record everything with a pen or paper. Everything is done by the computer. Just have to do the entry and things are done. See, nowadays we people are also, you and I also, we are using such a great technology. We are due to this coronavirus, we are not able to go to schools and all, so we are using mobile phones for our classes. You are watching videos, I am sending videos, and in higher sections we are taking online classes also, live classes also. Like this, things are going on. Okay, computer revolution has dramatically changed the nature of work. Means with the increase of computers, the work pattern has completely changed. Okay, new devices such as video conferencing, SOHO have changed the nature of work. The ATMs have made the withdrawal of money easy, because due to so many ATMs are everywhere, to every kilometer an ATM is there. So now this has increased the decreased the workload on banks. They don't have to just sit and give away the cash to the people. They can directly go to the ATM and collect the cash. So this has now this work also has been decreased. This also has decreased the physical work. Now changes in clothes. Children, let's read from the book. Along with the changes in our lifestyle, working culture and social norms, traditional wears are losing their significance very fast among today's youth. Means children, nowadays with the lifestyle, working culture and social norms, the one more thing is also changing. Our uh, our traditional wears. Our traditional wears are losing their significance, means are losing their importance. Okay, earlier ladies used to wear only sari only, but now there are many options for the ladies also. And in village areas, man used to wear dhoti kurta and all, but now man is not. In cities or towns, man are not wearing a dhoti kurta. They are wearing pants, shirts, trousers. So our traditional dresses are losing their importance. Fashion designers are developing new designs day in day out. Means many fashion designers, boutiques, fashionable stores are available now. They are changing a design, they are changing the pattern every now and then. Every day a new style, a new pattern is coming in the market. In cities and metropolitan cities, people are wearing different types of dresses such as jeans, as I told you. In cities and metropolitan cities, what are the girls wearing? They are wearing jeans, t-shirts, skirts, capris, pants, etc. Many options are available for the girls. However, traditional dresses such as sari, kameez salwar with dupatta, kurta and pajama, kurta and lungi, tribal dresses are still in vogue. Means they are losing their importance, but it's not that they have completely vanished. They are still, some people are still wearing the traditional dresses and following their tradition. Now coming to the fifth point, that is change in houses. There are temporary houses which could be demolished, removed and rebuilt, such as huts, houseboats, tents, igloos, caravans, etc. Children, four type of houses are being discussed here: hut, houseboats, igloo, caravan. Okay, or tent houses. Fine. Children, earlier what happened? The man were not having all the sources available with them. Nowadays, in our home, we are having everything. We are having sweaters when the temperature is very low. If we feel cold, we wear sweaters. If we feel hot, we are having ACs and all. We can switch on the AC and we can feel little cold and adjust to the temperature. But earlier times, people were not having all these things available to them. So what they used to do, they used to change their houses. If they are living in an area, in a place where the temperature is very high, so they start moving from one place to another so that they can adjust themselves with the surroundings. So for them, if they make a permanent house, it's going to be difficult for them to shift from one place to another. So what the people do, because first and the foremost thing, they don't have the facilities, they don't have the cements and all to make a pakka house. Okay, so they have the grass, they have the mud, they make hut and all with them. Different places, different types of houses are made. In the sea portion, river portion, they used to make houseboat with a wood. They make a houseboat and they stay there. Hut also is made. Igloo is made up of ice. So it is made in the area where the temperature is very less, snowfall, where ice is there. In that place, people used to make igloo. Okay. Nowadays, there are major changes in making houses. As I told you, now the things have changed. How the things have changed? The permanent houses such as bungalow, flats, multi-story buildings are built with expertise of an architect and an engineer. Means designers, engineers and architect will come to your place. He will design the building. He will give you a design. He will give you a structure that this I am going to make the house. So people are making all these houses. I hope you have seen. If not seen, ask your parents. They will show you. Okay, bungalow, flats, multi-story buildings are made with the advice of the architect or an engineer. Coming to the next page, sixth point, changing of school. There may be a situation when a child needs to change school. Some of the probable reasons might be as follows. Children, nobody wants to change the school. You people are in class 3rd. You are studying in this school from KG. Many of you might have taken admission this year. Many of you might have taken admission last year, or maybe in the class 1. But you don't want to change your school every now and then. Parents also don't want their child to change the school. They want them to be in the school where they are till they complete their schooling till class 10th or class 12th. But sometimes the situation arises that the child has to change the school. First of all, let us see what are such type of situations. Moving to another city or country, or even to a different part of the town you live. Suppose you are living, right now you people are living in Rajnikhand area. By chance, because of some reason your father has to shift to Gomti Nagar side. So it's not possible for you to come from there to here. This may be one reason. Or your father or mother, if both are working, any one of them get transferred from Lucknow to some other city, or from India to some other country. So at that condition also you have to change the school. Now moving next point. Next reason can be parents getting transferred, as I told you. Third, problems at old school. Sometimes it happens that you have some or the other problem with the school. Problem can be of any kind. So due to that reason also you people have to change the school. If you are starting a new school, some things could be same and some could be completely different. There will be new rules to learn, new teachers to meet, new friends to make. Children, when you will go to a new school, some things will be common. Classes will be common. Maybe way of teaching can be different, and school timings can be common. These basic things can be common, but some things there could be completely different. The first difference will be you will not get your old friends. Yes, you are going to miss old friends, but you have to be patient. When you will go to a new place, try to adjust there, try to make new friends, get talk to each other, but not too much that you just only talk and busy in talking. You might miss old friends and teachers also. You may miss your teachers also there, but you will get soon familiar with new surroundings. One must keep patience and accept new things readily in a new environment. It's important to be open to new things. Children, the main motive of teaching these changes is, see, life is very small. Okay, every now and then things are changing. So the basic requirement of a person is that he should have that patience to face the changes the life is giving, because life will not go according to you. You have to go according to your life. So whatever change is coming in your life, accept it. Try to adjust with your surroundings. This school is a very small example at your age. When you grow up, many changes you have to see, you have to cope up with them. So be ready with further changes. Okay, now the chapter is finished. Read the chapter again. Okay, learn. I'll be sending you the question answers and all. So note down the question answers in your copies. Okay, thank you, children.